On, bro. You just gotta look for my name. What we doing? We doing randoms or all right, man. I gotta go downstairs too, so don't even worry about it. Are you sliding out there with him, Tay? Y'all ready? You ready, Drum? I don't care. Let's do randoms. You can't pick tier five. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going first. South Alabama, Yukon, Florida International. What was mine? South Alabama. I forget. It was South Alabama something. Now it's because somebody watching my stream. You changed the stadium?
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown.
Yo, Nick, what part you at on
Fans have been filing in and getting
Death
ready for
Stranding?
this game. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on a team from the AAC, the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. With
Probably
me.
ahead of me.
Guys,
Did
it's
you
time to
already
get it going.
complete the monorail shit? I've been doing a whole bunch of like side questions. Shit. You know, my serviceman shit is like level 46 or some shit, bro.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Presley. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Yeah, you know me, bro. I do all that extra shit.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Bro, you can literally farm. You can farm shit, bro. Like if you go to a joint and go to the joint where it be like other motherfuckers share shit with you, you can literally just farm shit, bro. Especially when you get to the like joint where you can like teleport, like use the jet to get from place to place. But you really gotta fuck with the nigga up at the top of the mountain, the nigga that give the guns out and shit. The lone man. Snick. What happened, Dro? Yeah, I got the level 2 shotgun, the lightweight level 2 shotgun. I just unlocked the tranquilizer pistol. Yo, Dro. Fuck you doing, nigga? Your mic muted, pussy. Uh, oh, what you on there with your little yeah and shit? What you on FaceTime with your little you mean?
He had a game on Christmas or something. And Randy was talking to him. I just walked in. I was like, "Hey, Randy, tell Mother Mouse I said, Merry Christmas." He goes, "Hell no! What are you talking to my motherfucking mom? You shut the fuck up." Y'all know I don't stretch. So if everybody asks me why 84 ain't stretching, y'all know I don't stretch. Anybody pay attention to what 84 don't stretch on the dang thing. Did you know you can create a tiny world with life inside, a sealed ecosystem that could possibly outlive you? This little world in a jar came entirely from a local river. Sand, stones, plants, and water all gathered from one place. Arrange all the components in the jars you like, fill in the remaining water, and seal it. At first, the water looks really cloudy, but in the time lapse, you can see how it clears up more and more. Then start to show, and you can spot tiny shifts in the sand, a sign that something is happening down there. Clear sign that life has already taken hold in this little ecosystem. Tiny bubbles on the plants show that photosynthesis has started. Oxygen is being released. There's even a tiny fish swimming around in the jar, moving carefully through the plants and shadows. And if you look closely, you'll spot some worm-like creatures slowly crawling through the sand, already beginning to shape the ecosystem below. In the next 10 days, you can see the plants slowly growing, stretching toward the light. With each day, more oxygen bubbles appear on their leaves, and all around, tiny movements in the water and sand show that life is getting more active. The tiny creatures keep moving through the water, and the ecosystem continues to grow and evolve. And that's how I set up my ecosystem in a jar. But you move so carefully, let's start living dangerously. Top 5, Chris. We ain't going bomb, Holly. We gonna fuck her. Somebody from Walmart's gonna be right with you.
Don't stay here for a minute. You're in the fourth quarter, and I gotta guard you. I gotta guard Chase McGrady. Michael Beasley. Beasley. Hey, what's that guy? Michael Beasley, right?
You said what? I don't care, bro. What's up to you? All right. Central Michigan, Louisiana Raging Cajuns, Boston College. Wow. Change the stadium. Oh yeah, it's clips. Um, I can't get a good bump.
The Houston Rockets started free agency by renegotiating Fred VanVleet's contract from $42 million last season to just $24 million, which significantly lowered their salary cap for next season and put them well below the second apron. This man is throwing all these fish into the gutter. But why? Actually, these fish are going into the as you might know, is famous for its clean water. But the real secret behind this clean water is the themselves. When people see them, they never throw garbage into the drains. Instead, they release even more fish, which slowly grow bigger and swim all around the city, making it even more beautiful. This man Marvel is dropping a brand new game, and it is absolutely historic.
Hello, hello. Chicken, beer, and I think that's water. Hey man, these look kind of funny, bro. Expiry, expiry. What the fuck is this? Calm down, King. Calm. Recently, we received an Easter egg from the
Nah, we redoing them. Rice, Arkansas, Marshall.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked
Can you not lag out, please?
Take care of business. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started.
Better deliver the real nigga. What was going on last night, bro? Like,
fielded in the end zone, it's green.
I just can't get a dub in the rivals, bro. Alright, it don't matter what I do, bro. Yeah, beat.
First down for this offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Green, feeling some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more plays coming up.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
Yeah, they're probably not going to have a my park and shit, though. That's the thing.
They always got that physical ground game. They always want to have a little bit of balance, and when they get that balance, they get that offense cooking. They get everybody pretty excited. You might even get a woo, pig soon.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now on the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle and make a play on the ball.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now
it automatically uses it for you, bro. Like as soon as you probably don't got one in your bag.
Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to barge in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the Hawks.
They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 82 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
You be using that little carrier, John? I got the level 2, John.
I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15.
No, I ain't calling.
Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys that are big, explosive, fast, and they can really win on the outside. And Clemson, as much as anybody, you can catch the ball, spin it to those guys, let them go make plays.
Yeah, if it's too damaged, it won't heal it up. A full hand won't even heal it up if it's damaged.
Old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne.
Probably gotta make one of them Johns.
You just held your breath because you thought there was a chance they could break it off for a touchdown. This guy has that same dynamic playmaking ability.
Got like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Receivers always have to be so careful around the sideline to not step out accidentally. So give that receiver credit. Nice job on the route to bring the ball in while on a tight route.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Caught in the backfield, it's Maffa. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brining Stewart. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Tigers. That is the ultimate grab and go.
Pass it on the 5 is crazy.
The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem.
Screen pass on the 5, bro.
This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job.
Off guard. That's an off guard, you mean? It's a...
He'll bring it out. It's Hill.
Oh,
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
No. We just have a good, chill game.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. To the air, it's Green. Quickly complete. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Quarterback will audible. He wants to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and I just on to the next down.
Wants to throw on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Haas. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
Let me make my adjustments, man.
Will take the penalty.
Yeah. Oh, what's all this feet calling, man?
Set for a first down play. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Back to throw, it's Green. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Quick completion on the out route.
That's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
They're going to throw it again. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Look at that toughness.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
He would not be denied.
That's Bo fucking Jackson, nigga.
Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of the things. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker.
Bo fucking Jack, nigga.
Different ways to kill you on different plays.
Joe ass.
Add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Stupid.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
He invited me.
It's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football, because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Finds his man. It's Randall. Puts one in the spin cycle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Motion from the offense. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Quarterback on the move, still looking. A strike downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Lining up to add another. Splits those uprights right in half. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like...
He lobs one high down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
Oh, that is a sensational individual effort. Did you see how he dove and completely stretched out? The fact that he was able to reel that in is just unbelievable. I don't even think the head coach or quarterback can believe he was able to make that dive and catch.
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Quick pass on the jet motion. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Scanning the field, it's Green. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
I'm a weirdo.
Exactly
You containing it and spying.
Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. A little screen to the running back. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And that'll do it here in the second quarter. Halftime has
you know the boys picked him up, Phil Maffa and shit.
The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice.
Man, niggas bullshitting you, pal.
Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, you get the incompletion there on 3rd down. You've still got a half a football basically to play. Do you trust your defense down 1 possession to get it back to give you a shot? If you don't, then you've got to stay out there and you've got to go for this, and you've got to dial up your best play to stay on the field.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They'll leave it with him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Razorbacks in the hurry up. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Getting some heat. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
3rd and short is just so hard to play when you got quarterbacks that can do this, because you got to play the pass, you got to drop back a little bit, but then he has the ability to crease you a little bit on 3rd and short and go pick up that big first down.
Quick completion on the out. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. The Razorbacks get it past the sticks.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Escapes the sack. He'll pull it down. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Nigga, sit down. Sit down, my man.
Touchdown, Arkansas.
Sit down, man.
Defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Gonna take a shot
Thank
at
you.
this DB. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Thank
What a nice
you.
catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This has been exactly
Double mug, bro.
the way you draw things
Double
up,
mug.
David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention.
Cut it out, my man.
This week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Handoff to the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Fuck no.
Pass on third down, but there is a flag
What?
on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Yeah.
I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12 miles. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Scrambling away. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds him out of the backfield. Obliterates him, still on the move.
Come on, man. I make plays.
Get him to the ground and
Make plays, shawty.
for this offense. Defense not exactly
You thought that shit was sweet.
fourth down call there. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. It's Jackson. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Arkansas 28, Clemson.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this
Hey,
game
don't-
by running the football.
They blessing me.
They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows.
Not they blessing me.
They're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like.
Not they blessing me.
Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Not they blessing me. Not niggas getting 21.
Points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection.
That nigga's getting
I imagine there'll be
21.
some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the
What's
upright.
going on, man? You was talking all that rah-rah.
1-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Tigers want to move quickly.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play.
That's actually, you mean?
A lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Pressure coming. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
Got that shit.
He's looking to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. All kinds of running room. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he'll finish the run in the end zone.
I can still score.
Tigers. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. He's looking to pass. He gets the 2-point conversion, and we have ourselves a 13-point game.
He's going to go for 2 when I was looking at my phone. Yo, you funny as shit.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Green. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control them. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Shoots it to the left. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk.
You can't get a stop, gang. It's cool.
Defense finally able to make the stop.
Or couldn't get a stop either all game. You seen it?
Got a 1st down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open
Hey, man, that's not my problem. That's your problem.
It makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And the Razorbacks have it for the 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they are in for the
fucking trash, nigga.
In the 4th quarter.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Play the analytics here. You go for 2. To the air, it's Green. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
The 2-point attempt is no good.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Word.
Bringing it back. And the return man has
That's
no
cool.
place to run.
I ain't really
no place to
tripping.
hide and a place to be tackled.
You ain't tripping, man.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The deficit is large. Hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late. Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete for the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive. Got his man! And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. He's going to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. He will step out of bounds.
Again.
Before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Pretty sure you threw a pick and punted the ball.
After the completion.
I think that was the difference.
They'll throw it on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in.
GG's, my man. Go ahead, put that head to rest. Ain't luck, nigga. Got your ass baked.